Imagine being in the middle of a raging storm. The waves are crashing. The wind is screaming. Your boat is falling apart beneath you. And then, you see something impossible. A man walking on water. Not swimming, not floating, walking. This is not a fairy tale. This is the moment that changed one man's life forever, and it will change yours too. It was the fourth watch of the night, the darkest hours before dawn. Jesus had sent his disciples ahead by boat while he went alone to pray on the mountain. But the sea turned violent. The waves fought against them. These were experienced fishermen, and even they were terrified. Then they saw him, walking across the water toward them. They screamed. They thought he was a ghost. But Jesus spoke 4 words that cut through the storm. Take courage. It is I. And that's when Peter did something extraordinary, something nobody else dared to do. He said, "Lord, if it's really you, tell me to come to you on the water." Jesus said 1 word. Come. And Peter stepped out of the boat. Let that sink in. Every other disciple stayed inside, where it was safe. But Peter stepped out onto a raging sea on nothing but the word of Jesus. And for a moment, Peter walked on water, a human being, defying physics, defying nature itself, because his eyes were locked on Jesus. But then he heard the wind. He felt the waves beneath his feet. He looked away from Jesus, and he began to sink. He cried out, "Lord, save me." And immediately, Jesus reached out his hand and caught him. Not after a minute, not after a prayer. Immediately, Jesus looked at him and said, "You have little faith. Why did you doubt?" And the moment they stepped back into the boat, the wind stopped. The disciples fell to their knees and said words that echo through history. "Truly, you are the Son of God." Here's what this moment teaches us. Peter didn't fail because he stepped out of the boat. He started to sink because he took his eyes off Jesus. The storm didn't stop Peter from walking on water. Doubt did. Whatever storm you're facing right now, whatever is making you sink, Jesus is already standing on top of it, reaching out his hand. All he's asking is, will you keep your eyes on him? If this story moved you, subscribe. Because every week, we bring you the stories that remind you just how powerful our God truly is. Drop a comment below. What storm are you trusting Jesus with right now?